And the question is, what experience and expertise do you possess that make you the most qualified candidate to be the president? Mr. Ng, your time starts now.
I humbly offer the people of Singapore 3 qualifications. First, competence and experience. The president has got this critical role of safeguarding our reserves and protecting the integrity and impartiality of certain positions in the public service. I spent 45 years in public service, and during that time I spent 30 years at the GIC and 15 years at the MAS in helping to build up our reserves and in helping to build up the GIC as a leading sovereign wealth fund in the world. So I'm competent and experienced in dealing with matters in regard to our reserves. And secondly, I offer the people of Singapore my non-partisan status. I do not belong to any political party, whether it's the People's Action Party or opposition parties. And this is important because the president has to play a unifying role for our nation. So, regardless of race, language, religion, and political affiliations. Thirdly, I offer the people of Singapore that I'm a person of trust and responsibility. During my entire life, I took responsibility for caring for my family when my father lost his job. I took responsibility for looking after my wife when she was dying of cancer. And I took responsibility in my job of navigating the GIC through several financial crises. So experience and competence, non-partisanship, a trustworthy and responsible person.
Thank you, Mr. Ng. Mr. Tharman, you are next, and your time starts now.
Well, first I must say my fellow candidates each bring distinct strengths and reputations and life stories, which I respect. But I'll have to say respectfully that none of them brings the breadth and depth of experience that I have and which I'll bring to the presidency. My experience internationally in flying the Singapore flag high across a range of fields, economics and finance, environment, pandemic preparedness, even human development and education. My breadth of experience on everything to do with the reserves. I mean, put quite simply, I know the whole system of safeguarding and using reserves inside out. No one can fool me. And in particular, I'm deeply familiar with the areas that are relevant to the presidency, which are not to do with the management of reserves, not to do with the investment of reserves, but to do with the safeguarding and use of reserves, not the investment of reserves, but the use of reserves. And that's where my experience as a Minister of Finance for 9 years, Deputy Prime Minister and Senior Minister have frankly been invaluable. And my direct experience of dealing with several crises is invaluable. Thirdly, I'm the candidate that has a real track record of experience on the ground, of uniting people, building community spirit, creating second chances, and giving hope to people. So it's that combination of a presence on the international stage that's respected, of a breadth of knowledge on our entire system of safeguarding and using reserves, including the Ministry of Finance role and the government's role, not just that of the GIC or the investment entities. And thirdly, a real track record on the ground. My record in Jurong speaks for itself.
Your time is up, Mr. Tharman. Just a reminder that your mics will be faded off once the allotted time is up. Mr. Tan, you're next. Your time starts now.
The part of my working career that is most relevant to the duties of the President is my 30 years as Chief Executive Officer of NTUC Income. In this job, I was responsible, among others, for the oversight of the investment of the insurance fund, which grew 600 times over 30 years, and At the time I left, it was $17 billion. This experience is relevant to the duty of the president in safeguarding the reserves. I had to appoint senior people into the top levels of my management. I believe that a good management team should comprise of people with knowledge and people with practical experience. I aim to balance the team with both skills and not be skewed to one or the other. I wish to add another important point. For the president to do his duty well and to serve the people well, he has to exercise an independent mind in giving approval for the use of the past reserves and for appointment into the top levels of the public service. He should look at each recommendation with a guiding principle. Is the recommendation good for the people? An independent president needs to have a good knowledge of the subject matter and the courage to take a stand when the need arises. I have that knowledge and courage. Thank you.